Happy Halloween, my little spooky dookies. Happy Halloween, my loves. I couldn't think of anything scarier to say than have the day you deserve. Happy Halloween. Yay! So for some of you guys, it's going to be fucking fantastic. And for some others, it's going to be a rough go of it. Good luck, okay? Be a good person, and we don't have to worry about that shit, right? Take care of other people. Don't make children starve. Don't be a fascist or a Nazi. We should be good to go, right? Hell yeah. All right. With that being said, let's pull a fucking card. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Sarah Martucci. I'm a psychic medium, certified crystal healer, and a paranormal investigator. I like to talk, I like to fart, and I like to eat cheese. Sasquatch is my twin flame. All of that's true. Sasquatch is my twin flame. And I'm here to be a silly goose and deliver the fucking message that you need to goddamn hear. So may it help, may it heal, may it guide. Free 99, baby. Take it. If you want more messages, please head over to my bio so you can click out the free weekly reading where we talk about the astrofuckery and I pull you extra cards. You're fucking welcome. Let's be here for each other, okay? Okay. With that being said, if you know the song, sing along. What's Spirit gonna say today? Who motherfucking knows? Can you please be fucking nice? Because that'd be really, really fucking great. Mother of God, y'all. All right, this week's a little rough mentally speaking. Guys, we got a mundane everyday card, but it's kind of rough. Let's talk about it. We got the 9 of fucking swords. Holy Jesus. Fuck this noise. Fuck this fucking noise. We did not get great card pulls this week, okay? But again, how do we make this energy work for us? We're alchemists here. So if we can be aware of the energy, we can turn this around. Okay, with that being said, whenever swords show up, they're going to talk about our mental space. Where the fuck are we? Okay, so it's a call to be here and present in this moment. I find that with swords here, a lot of times with swords, this can be self-inflicted, but not always, okay? And so we might be dealing with another person that's having some of the issues I'm about to bring up. Maybe we're going through it right now. We need to pay attention to our actions within it, what we're doing and what we're not doing. Maybe adding to it or not helping, okay, would be a part of it too. Just make sure that, like, where is this coming from when the 9 of Swords shows up? Is this our fears and worries trying to freak us the fuck out? Do we feel like we're in a mental fucking prison? None of this is working, okay? So I'd actually say this week with the 9 of Swords showing up, we need to go out and we need to touch grass, babe. We need to have a moment with our people. We need to get out and find the truth of a situation. With swords here, we need to make sure that we're dealing with the reality of what's going on, even if it is difficult, okay? We can handle whatever the fuck comes our way, even if this feels too much and too overwhelming this week. I know. Every week feels that week, feels like that week. Do you know what I mean? So with the 9 of Swords showing up here, it doesn't surprise me right now, especially with SNAP benefits being taken away. Children are going to be starving. I'm not smiling like I think that's wonderful. I'm smiling because it's either smiling in a weird fucking angry, anguished way or just start screaming. Because what? No child should ever have to feel starvation. Period. There's that. And from a kid that did, okay? No child should ever fucking feel that shit. Anyways, I just feel like with the 9 of Swords here, where are we mentally? And so are we present in this moment? And are we able to see this thing for what the fuck it truly is? Okay? Now, with the number 9 here, swords move second to slowest, okay? And again, swords is going to be very, very mental. It's very air. It's communication. What are we thinking and speaking about? That's what it asks us. We could also be dealing with sword air energy this week. Maybe we're dealing with Libras, Aquariuses, Geminis, okay? God bless everybody. And so just where the fuck are we at, all right? But also with the number 9 here, I'm looking at 9 days, 9 weeks, 9 farts, okay? Swords here moves second to quickest. So I'm looking at like weeks to months, okay? I would even say days, but I like to read these like the months. I want to go back to September, okay? So what the fuck was going on in September? Has there been a difficult mental situation or have you been in a difficult mental way? I'm just going to gesture wildly to the world, okay? If you're not in a weird mental space right now, are you fucking alive and awake and aware? There's that. And so, like, what the fuck's been going on since September? Or maybe the 9th of a month? Or maybe 9 weeks ago, up to 9 months ago, okay? With that being said, if we're looking for a yes or no this week, to me, this would be a negatory Will Robinson, okay? That's a no-go. Not until we can get the mental space right and cleared and understand what the fuck we're dealing with so that we can move forward and do what the fuck we gotta do, okay? We cannot see clearly. We're not understanding clearly. We may not have all the information that we need. And right before Mercury goes retrograde, like next week, I think. So, prayers for everybody, okay? And again, this would have the feeling of this is coming from the past and this is still kind of following us here right now. What's the call back to September, the 9th of a month? You get the jam. Now, if we were looking around friendship, family, relationships, romantic, all of them, not great. So again, feeling as though everybody's against us, feeling as though I'm in a mental jail, okay, and I can't seem to get out. Maybe my fears and worries are taking over everything. Maybe I'm actually looking at what's going on and the fears and worries are very much real and very much true. And it's not that I'm wrong in what the fuck I'm seeing, but it's really starting to affect me mentally where I feel like I can't leave or I don't want to leave or I'm scared to leave my house or wherever the fuck I live or go out and connect with people when right now in this moment, that is everything that you fucking need. We fucking need that. Also, the astrology this week speaks, especially towards the end of the week when Venus and Jupiter are like bumping booties in the fucking sky. Okay, there's some good shit going on. Like, that's community. That's connection. Jupiter in Cancer, and I think Venus is in Libra. Like, home, beautiful, exalted signs, good stuff happening. Get out there, find your community, talk to people, challenge this thought frame that I'm trapped, I'm stuck, I don't have any friends, I don't have any support. We have got to challenge that, okay? Maybe also, too, this is going and hanging with the right people that aren't just going to exacerbate our fears, make things worse, freak us out more, or just give us, like, conversations that aren't, we need something more than shallow bullshit. Okay? Okay. Sometimes, too, the Nine of Swords can be a self-fulfilling prophecy, okay, in terms of what we're thinking and our fears, and we're so focused on it that we don't give anything else the heads up or the consideration that it's due. So there's a call here also, too, with the Nine of Swords. Just wake the fuck up. Make sure, where the fuck is this fear coming from? Is it right, real, and true? And if it is, what can we do here in order to break through the jail, break through the bullshit, understand where our power lies here, and that our power lies in our mental space. Where are we mentally? Come back to this moment. Touch some grass. Communicate and connect with people that you know, that you like, that you love. Or find a community this weekend that you can get a part of and help and just start meeting people. You deserve that. The most that we can do, especially if you're in the US right now, is to not stay stuck in our homes, to be out and about, to be connecting with people, doing good stuff, and not let the fear hold you back. You hear me? Okay. I think also, too, if maybe we're focusing more on family and friendship this week, again, this is rough. Maybe we feel very alone. Maybe we're the only one in our family that feels like we're seeing what's going on. Nobody gives a shit, and maybe they're all fucking assholes, and they don't give a shit about kids not eating, and like, it just feels very overwhelming. What the fuck kind of family was I born into? Maybe also, too, with our friends. Nobody wants to talk about it or deal with it or see it or help me. Like, I just feel very fucking alone when the Nine of Swords is here. So again, community connection, community building, getting with the people I love and care about and I know that love me back too, and talking about what the fuck is going on. You need to communicate and get this out of your system. You cannot have something like an air sign who talks about our mental space and then keep it all jailed up inside of you. That turns into fucking toxic waste, babe. We got other things we got to do today. Thank you. Now, if this is more romantic, again, this just feels like we're getting betrayed or this person's not showing up or their communication is lackluster at best. Maybe also, too, we found that somebody was gossiping, talking shit, stabbing us in the back. Maybe we predicted this and knew it was going to happen and it's fucking us up mentally and not helping our situation at all. Okay? And so how do we get that support? How do we talk? How do we reach out if we're able to this week? You've got to this week, okay? Please. And or if you guys are dealing with somebody that's dealing with this right now, please reach out to your person and take care of them. Check on them, please. Okay? Now, if we're looking around work and career, again, maybe some of you guys are looking for work and nothing's fucking coming up. This is exhausting and it's starting to work on us mentally. This feels like we're failing. You're not. Would you please, again, I'm going to gesture wildly. The world right now is in shambles. We are doing the best that we fucking can, especially in the US. This is horrific right now and it's only going to get worse. Nobody's wrong on that. Nobody's wrong on that. But how do we get into community? And how do we take care of each other? And how do we get to the fucking streets and fight this fucking shit? Because enough is enough. Enough is enough. Enough is a fucking enough. I would also say too here that maybe all the job opportunities are just bullshit. Maybe it's a bunch of people just doing what they can to not pay people to work for them. Are you kidding me? You started a job in a business, and the only way this thing takes off is if I work for you, but you're not willing to pay me for my fucking time, my energy, everything? Fuck off. Fuck off. We've got to start demanding more. And maybe this is also a call for us to, maybe this week on the kind of wilder world kind of situation, is to maybe go into like, we're not spending our money. We're not spending our money. Y'all can go fuck yourselves. Side note, okay? Again, where are we at mentally around work? But for a lot of you guys, it might just feel like it's so overwhelming. I can't even face it, even looking for a job. Mentally speaking, I'm not doing well. And I'm not finding a place that challenges me, helps me move forward, and me be better mentally speaking. Okay? Hold on tight. This is not going to be forever. We've got to work on that mental space, get the help, the support, talk about, work, write it out so we can get out of our fucking system. Maybe for a lot of you guys, we got to rework the resume. Okay? So get in there and get help with the resume so we can be better beefed up and really be supportive of where the fuck we're at now. Okay? Guys, if this is around health and healing, we've got to take care of our mental space this week, period. And for those of you that are thinking about exiting early, I need you to hear me for a second, okay? Please, be here. Be here now. I know that things are difficult and things are hard. Maybe you feel as though you shouldn't be here or that it would be easier if you left. I understand that genuinely down to my fucking bones. Do you hear me? But baby, we need you. We need you. We cannot move forward in the way that we need to unless you show the fuck up. You are not alone in this mental space, okay? So maybe this is the week that we start going to a therapist, getting help, doing what the fuck we gotta do. Stay off of AI and Chat GPT. For some of you guys, Chat GPT is throwing you into fucking psychosis. Stop using it. It's going to destroy our world, not because the robot revolution, because it takes all our water and destroys our fucking land. Stop. Stop. I just feel like this week around health and healing, we've got to get the mental space cleared away. For some of you guys, we need to start journaling and writing things down and talking about it, communicating and finding community again so we don't feel so alone and like we're in fucking jail. Okay? Okay. Guys, for anything else this week with the Nine of Swords, it's going to be your duty this week to stand up and talk about what the fuck is going on. I feel like for a lot of us, we're seeing clearly the horrific shit coming down the pipeline. Most of us already know, okay? And it's hard not to be depressed when we know what's coming for us. But again, the best thing that we can do is find some joy in this world, go celebrate with our people, even if it's something dumb. Go and do something. Go touch grass. And remember, you are meant to fucking be here. Otherwise, you would not be. 10-4? Please hold on. We need you. And for those of you that have been through that and you understand, thank you for choosing to be here. I love you. We got this. And you are not alone.